asked to me what should be the mindset of the people who are in plans of transitioning to the members of the LGBTQ community, particularly transgenders like me. I have I have started my transition when I was 21, which was already a little late for a transgender woman. I was raised by my parents knowing that we should be sticking to the regular behavior we're in. The success is only limited to man and woman. Pinalaki po ako ng aking mga magulang na ang paniniwala na ang magtatagumpay lang ay ang mga taong pinili ang kasarihang lalaki o babae. However, when I was encouraged by one of my friends who is a transgender, that's also the same time when I have started to think and have this mindset that I'm also capable of succeeding despite of choosing to become a member of a LGBTQ community. Ladies and gentlemen, part of the mindset is one, carefully think of how are you going to transition because part of it is your hormonal imbalance. That's one. Second, it's going to be more difficult for you to get acceptance simply because the people or not all people are willing to accept LGBTQ community. Third, it's important that you know yourself and you know your happiness. As a member of an LGBTQ community, one of the biggest mindset that I have stuck into my mind is find your own happiness. Hanapin mo ang sarili mong kasiyahan. It's because if you will not be able to find your own happiness, regardless of what kind of transition you plan to do, it will only be successful if you find your happiness and you are happy with the choices that you have made. Ladies and gentlemen, it's difficult to transition to the LGBTQ community. I have friends, I have relatives, audience are here right now thinking what can be the possible reason or what can be the possible circumstances that's going to happen if ever that they will transition. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the important things that we should always inculcate in our mind is choose your happiness all the time. Because the only moment that you will be able to be successful with your mindset is whenever you choose your own happiness. So to the audience that we have right now, to the people that we have right now, never think of what people will tell you. Never think of the criticisms that you are going to get from other people. Because at the end of the day, the only time that you would be able to get your success, the only time that you would be able to fulfill whatever you want to fulfill in life is if you are only thinking of your own happiness without compromising others. It's important that aside from you thinking of your fellow members, it's important that whenever you think of yourself, whenever you think of your own happiness, you have to make sure that you are also not compromising other people, because the only time that you can be accepted by other people, especially with your transition, is when you know that you are not hurting anyone. And that's one of the most important part of living in this world. So ladies and gentlemen, to the kids, to the audience who are here, who are still in the process of thinking if they plan to transition, just remember this. Piliin mo kung ano ang ikakasaya mo. Dahil pag natapos na ang buhay mo, hindi ka magsisisi. Hindi ka magsisisi, hindi mo iisipin na may mga hindi ka nagawa sa buhay mo. And I think that's very important to everyone that we should be ending our life without any regrets. We should be living our life with full of happiness and full of acceptance of our own selves. Thank you so much.